with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated, my loves. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you to everyone who has purchased from my tea and my candle company. You are appreciated, my loves, as well, okay? And all the members, I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. But we're getting into a grandmother ancestor message, okay? A grandmother ancestor message. And I've been feeling this energy for a while, but after we did the reading yesterday, we did the 333. And then after that, I literally recorded 3 messages that ended up turning up being, I ended up just keeping them in the member area because as the reading was going, I was like, oh no, this got to stay back here. And when I got up today, it was like this sense of clarity in my head as to why things happen the way that they needed to happen. Okay. So definitely if you're in the butterfly, not butterfly, but the chrysalis area on here, YouTube, and on Patreon, and then it's on the website as well. Definitely check out those member videos that I just did. But this energy with this grandmother, there's 3 themes, okay? And I'm going to give you a theme for each part of the section of this grandmother energy that she gave me for this message. And I strongly recommend that you remember each one of the themes, okay? Because you may want to have it at the end, okay? So this energy of what I'm getting into, and it stems off of what we were doing in that 333 message yesterday, and that was the energy of clarity. Clarity. You've been going through, it's like this mental fog that you were in, or this state of confusion. It's like it's starting to clear, starting to move out the way. I'm sensing the energy of like a sun or a full moon being covered up by the clouds. You're not allowed to enjoy the beauty of it, 2:22 on the recording time, because the clouds are blocking it. It's blocking the perception. It's blocking your ability to see things for what it needs to be. And something recently happened that helped remove these blockages from your sight. This grandmother energy is saying. But then I'm also hearing her say, if you feel that there's still some sense of blockage, the only way for you to gain clarity is to cut out the noise. If you're continuously getting conflicting information, it's going to be hard to move because it's too much conflicting information. And so sometimes you have to take a step back. You have to take a step back. You have self-love that's coming out. It's giving me a vibe of taking a step back and trusting yourself more. That helps with clarity. You know, when we question ourselves, it takes away our clarity. You know, that's why I don't let people try to question, you know what I'm saying, make me question myself. Like I know we had our live yesterday and someone had came into the live and I had mentioned something and it was like, are you sure? And I was like, baby, your name is naive. What do you mean, am I sure? Don't come into my space trying to make me question myself. I have clarity. Maybe you should seek your clarity, okay? But don't project it onto me. And this gives the energy of it's important for you to know when you know something that you have clarity, don't let anyone question you. You get what I'm saying? Your clarity is worth gold. And people come in to confuse you, okay? Seek to come in, confuse you, mess up your judgment, mess up your perception. And clarity is opposite of naivety. And I feel like that was a message in itself. Let's look up that word. And this isn't meant to comfort anyone because I know we're all on a journey, but we need to understand ourselves and what we be doing sometimes unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Which could be affecting our life and what we're attracting and what we're doing. So the definition of naive having or showing a lack of experience, judgment, or information. So a lack of judgment. Isn't that a lack of clarity? A lack of information. Isn't that a lack of clarity? So your old naivety, the energy that you may have used to be in, where you used to accept things as what they were, or used to question things, or you will always have to seek someone to give you an answer for something. If you're in this space and you've been healing and growing with us,
Monica's iPhone 3.
Clarity. We tapping in now. You're walking into a space of your life, 10 of Ankhs at the bottom of the deck, where you are fully tapping in with your spirit and your spirit team. This message is just clarity for you. This message just provided confirmation for you, for the things that you've been feeling already. For the things that you've been feeling already. And that takes us to our second theme word. Shift. S-H-I-F-T. Shift. This grandma energy said it's time to shift. It's time to shake it up a little bit, okay? You no longer fit into the energy and the space of where you're at. Moderation. Something is keeping you stuck in moderation. It's moderating you, okay? It's watching over you. It's trying to control your movement, how you talk, how you communicate. Well, I guess, well, no, communicating is just talking. But how do you get yourself across? And this grandmother energy is saying with this clarity, it's time for you to shift into this newness that the clarity brought you. It's time to shift into the clarity of what this newness have brought you. Okay? Baby, we in this abundance. 88. Next year is an 8 year. A couple members asked me to do an 888 reading. This is confirmation that I'm going to do an 888 reading later on this evening. You're shifting. This next year, you're pivoting so much. I don't even think you realize. I'm hearing pivot. Something needs to be pivoted. Going back to the drawing board because you have new clarity of how you view things. The old way no longer works for you. Okay? And your abundance is going to come from doing something differently. A different approach. A different approach. What's this shift into abundance? This 5 of scepters, you got to go against the grain. You got to go against what everyone is expecting of you. You have to go against what everyone puts out in front of you as saying like, oh, you're supposed to act this way. So your grandmother, she lived a life where she was at a time where people was, you know what I'm saying, telling her how she had to be, how she had to act. But a lot of y'all grandmothers, she actually, you know what I'm saying, would go against this sometimes. She was a little bit of a rebel. And this is giving an energy of the more of you going against what you know is not for you, the better it'll be for you. Yeah, judgment. You're now going to have proper judgment. You know how we were just saying how it was a lack of judgment, a lack of energy? How it was a lack of judgment and a lack of energy. But now that we have the 5 of scepters energy and we know how to question things, okay? It gives me the energy of conflict theory. I'm a conflict theorist. I believe there can be no change without something going against it to question, you know what I'm saying? In that manner of when it's not working. Because if you can question it and it can make somebody sit here and be like, it mean it wasn't all the way solid to begin with. But when you're solid in what you know with that clarity, oh, ain't nothing gonna stop that. But no change happens in our life without something coming against it to show us another way. And I just feel like with this shift, you're making judgments and seeing with the Hall of Two Truths a new way. What is making it into your life and what's not? What is making it into your life and what is not? It's another card to go for this Hall of Two Truths. The Death card and the 8 of Swords, because you're getting out of your head now. A lot of you all, it was hard for you to make judgments. It was hard for you to make decisions and things because you would get in your head. You'll start questioning yourself. Be like, oh, should I do this? Should I do it like this? Should I do it like this? Should I do this? Should I do that? You're getting out of your head now. The old you is dead and gone, I'm hearing. That's the song by Justin Timberlake. It's gone. Okay? What he's saying that song, oh, I've been staring at this road too long, trying to find my way back home. Or is that the Holy Grail song? Goodness gracious, I might be singing two different songs. Let me pull up the lyrics because there's something in these lyrics I need to say. Oh no, that is the right song. He said, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone. It's dead and gone. It's giving this energy. Okay, so then now it said, ever had one of those days when you wish you would have just stayed home, run into a group of people who getting they hate on. You walk by, they get wrong. You respond or reply and then get blown out of proportion. 5 of Scepters. Some of you all, I'm sure you probably had those moments too, when you'll do something and you'll wish you didn't do it. And you'll be like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have did this. I knew I shouldn't have shared this piece of information. Okay? But grandmother said you're moving into a next phase. Okay? Because no matter what people say or do or try to impose upon you, this next keyword, you're going to be unstoppable. 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 So it don't matter who's hating on you, who's upset with you, who's trying to bring you down, who's trying to make you deny or forget your purpose, who's trying to cause chaos. You're going to be unstoppable because your heart is in the right place. And when your heart is in the right place, God is on your side. You have the 9 of air with the pomegranate coming out. Your energy is going to leave a lasting stain on people. I'm hearing, because it's something about, pomegranate juice. That stuff be staining stuff, okay? It be staining your fingers, and it gives this everlasting effect. Someone who will never be able to forget what you did for them or who you were in their life. And it's something about you motivating people with you having this unstoppable nature, being able to get through the tough times, the difficulty. I'm hearing you're going to have a lasting impact on your haters and your supporters. Because your haters are going to be upset that they like you to a water. They're going to be upset that they feel so drawn and connected to you, not realizing that it's because you speak to the part of their soul that they're supposed to be connecting to. Okay? And then your supporters for Earth, they're going to want to try to keep you to themselves. It gives this vibe of someone like refusing to share or do something because they don't want other people to experience what they're experiencing. So they're overprotective of you, and your energy is giving this vibe of you getting to a place of your life when you have people who are overprotective of you. I remember when I had my first memory, they was telling me when somebody had made a video about me. And it was like, and I just wanted to go in and just tell them about themselves. And I'm like, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even address it. They want my attention. Don't even address it, But to see that I have people who support me to the point where, like, they know my heart, they're tapped in. They know the energy that is brought in this space. You're unstoppable. Don't question yourself. Don't question yourself. What do we need to focus on lastly, grandmother? The old me's dead and gone. Let it go. Let it be gone. Don't say that it's gone, but actually live it like it's gone, is what I'm hearing. Live it like it's gone. You have the calming acceptance. It's not that you can't trust anyone. Everyone does deserve your love. Now, how much you give and how you give it, or how removed you are, that's on you to use your clarity to utilize, okay? So you have, I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of divine love and grace. I open my heart to heal and release. I want you all to share that down below. If you're here, that unstoppable nature comes when you let the past finally die. Like really die. Don't keep bringing it back to life. Don't keep, because as you're going backwards again, okay? We ain't going back again. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. And oh my gosh, we out here, oh my gosh, evolving, doing the things that we really want to do, what we care about the most, you know. And this is the season of harvest as we go into this 8-year next year. And as a thank you, I am giving away a free reading. And so in this reading, it is going to be a look into the questions that you put on as what you're walking into of what you've gotten from this reading. And so it's one personal reading valued at $77 on my website. And it's the one that's listed as contest. Okay, it's the one that's listed as contest, and the coupon code for it, there's only one, and it expires tonight by 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But the coupon code is Clarity Shift Unstoppable, all capital letters. Clarity Shift Unstoppable. I appreciate you all again. And as always, it's on my website, MoeNicole.com. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. And as always, my loves, keep harvesting the energy that you have sown. Peace.